everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one I've been excited to share with you for the last couple of weeks. It is a complete review and update on my experience with getting cold fusion human hair extensions at Gucci Image in Paramus, New Jersey. I got them a little over 2 weeks ago and wanted to wait until they completely kind of set in. I got a chance to wash them and style them and play with them a little bit before I shared a video, but now that I've had them for a little while, I am ready to share some insights with you guys and my full review. So if you want to hear all about my hair extension review as well as some tips and tricks on how I've been maintaining them since I got them applied, then please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys a little bit of backstory on how I actually got to the point of getting hair extensions put in. So I work with a website called omj.com. They do a ton of features of what's happening in the world of beauty and fitness and new businesses opening up in the state of New Jersey. And they reached out to me asking if I would be interested in doing a review and write-up on a salon called Gucci Image, which is located on Route 17 North in Paramus, New Jersey. And they are a great site for all different types of hair treatments. So whether you're dealing with thinning hair or perhaps just want longer, healthier hair, they offer hair extension application as well as some really cool natural light therapy. And so they asked if I would be interested in getting a hair extension makeover, which what woman wouldn't want that, especially because it was free of charge for me to get them applied. And so I said, hi, sign me up. I will definitely do that. So that's kind of how my hair extension journey began. They reached out and asked if I would do a review, and I set up an appointment to go and meet with the staff. And then 2 weeks after my first visit, I was back in the chair getting my hair extensions applied. So the very first part of the process is I visited the Gucci Image facility and met with the founder, or the president, Joseph, who has been in the industry for years. He is one of the first people in the state of New Jersey to do cold fusion hair extensions. They do celebrities, they've done some really great fashion shows and award shows, so they know how to make women look and feel their absolute best by giving them the hair they've always dreamed of. And so he and I sat down for about almost 2 hours to talk about how Gucci Image came to be, how they help to go through the consultation process. They explained all of my questions and answered them freely. And after that, we decided on the length of hair I was going to get, as well as they matched my hair to pick out the color that they were going to order for my hair extensions. And the entire first visit was super comfortable. They were so welcoming and answered all of my questions. And I left there feeling like, okay, I've come to the right place. I'm not nervous about getting them done. I know that I'm in good hands. And so we ordered my hair that day, which was in the color 1B, which matched the base color of my hair. And then we also decided on the length that I wanted to achieve the look that I was going for. So we did 18 inches, and in 2 weeks my hair arrived. So I got a phone call from the office and they said that my hair was in and it was time to set up my appointment. So I picked a Saturday, which I knew was going to be perfect because I would have the whole day dedicated to getting my hair done. And they said it would probably take 3 to 4 hours for the entire application process. So a Saturday morning was perfect for me. And I arrived at the salon and I was ready to go. So my hair was there. We got 5 bundles of the 18 inches of the hair, which was in the color 1B. And the first thing that we had to do was get my hair super clean and clarified. So Judy, who is the hair extension specialist there, who's been there for, I think she mentioned like 15 or so years that she's been with Gucci Image, she was going to be the person who was going to be applying my extensions that day. So the first thing we did is went to the sink and we washed my hair, I believe 2 times with a clarifying shampoo. And that's probably one of the most important parts of getting your hair extensions applied, is that your hair has to be super duper clean in order for the bonds to attach to your hair properly. So we washed my hair, got it super clarified. She then blow dried my hair into the way that I would normally style my hair, which is parted a little bit to the side. She did my bangs and blow dried it straight. and then we were ready to apply. So the application process takes a long time, about 3 to 4 hours, because she's going to start at the bottom base of your skull and section off in straight lines your hair, and in each of those sections she's going to take a little tiny bit of your own hair to apply the bond to. So we start at the bottom, we section off the hair, and then she takes a tiny piece of your own hair. So I'm going to show you, this is actually the size of one bond. She puts your hair in a little plastic ring that your hair gets pulled through and clamped, and then she takes your hair and the piece of bonded hair, which has a keratin tip on the top, and then with the Great Lengths cold fusion kind of wand or clamp, she attaches that to your hair and the bond, and then the waves, or the ultrasonic waves, break down the bond, and then with her own fingers, as the bond is being broken down, she's rubbing it with my hair to attach the bond to my hair without any heat, which is so important because that really causes a lot of the damage you might hear about when people talk about bonded hair extensions. A lot of the time it's done with heat, but at Gucci Image, they only do cold fusion, which is amazing for the health of your own hair and the longevity of your hair extensions. So as you can see, it is a super tiny bond. Of keratin protein attached to your own human hair, and then she does that layer by layer by layer all the way up, and my extensions go up to right around here. So from this part of my hair down to the nape of my neck is my hair and the bonded hair extensions that are attached to my hair. So all this up here is my own hair, which is great. It allows me to tease my hair. It allows me to also put my hair half up and half down if I want. And then all around the perimeter of my hair, she leaves a little bit of my own hair out so that if I put my hair up in, say, a ponytail, my hair covers the bonds and then you can't see them at all. So you need a little bit of hair left out so that it will cover your bonds so you won't see them at all, which is great because then they look super natural. So I'm going to show you guys really quickly what the bonds look like in my hair. As far as what they feel like, you really can't feel them. I mean, they feel like little tiny beads where the bond is really, but if someone were to rub your hair, they would not feel them at all. They're not tight or uncomfortable. They are easy to sleep on. They don't hurt. I know sometimes when people get like sewn in hair extensions, it can hurt pretty bad for a couple of days, but these did not hurt whatsoever. I don't feel them at all. You can't see them at all, and they blend with my own hair really, really nicely. So the bonds themselves are undetectable, and that's always really important because you never want people to see your hair extensions. You just want them to see your beautiful long hair. All right, so as you can see, they're virtually undetectable. They don't hurt. They move like natural hair. They are human hair. So from root to tip, they are cuticle intact human hair extensions. They use top quality hair that's been sourced from India. And actually the pigmenting process of the hair coloring is actually done in Italy. The hair is absolutely beautiful. One of the things that's really noticeable about the hair that they use at Gucci Image for their hair extensions is the quality. So all of the hair is super soft and very silky. It's not dry or brittle. It can be colored, it can be cut, it can be styled with heating tools. It can be blow dried. It is human hair, top quality, so you never have to worry that once you've had them applied that in a couple weeks they're gonna turn to like brittle, dry, garbage hair, which some hair extensions can. But these are really amazing quality, and I have to say that they feel and act like my own hair, and they blend flawlessly. So I love the quality of the hair that they use, and the color is absolutely perfect. When I did go in to get my hair extensions applied, I had some leftover lightening from the balayage I did over the summer. So I actually had my hair extensions applied and then went to my hairdresser and had her go in on my ends and actually color over the lighter pieces just to make my hair blend even more naturally with the hair extensions. So that was a quick and easy fix. But when you do go in to go and pick out your hair and the colors, they're gonna match you perfectly. So you will probably never have to worry about changing your hair color or lightening your hair color, because they are gonna match it with the coloring perfectly. I just had a very different situation because I had, like I said, the lighter pieces that I didn't really want to touch until after I had my hair extensions put in. So my hair extensions, when I got them done, were 18 inches, which brought them down to literally like the bottom area of where my waist is, which was cool, I guess, and probably if I could maintain them that long, I would have, but it was just way too much hair for me on a day-to-day to blow dry and style and just kind of keep tangled free. So I went to my hairdresser and I actually had probably about an inch or inch and a half taken off the bottom. So right now they're probably around 16 inches in length. And then what she also did was give me some layers and also razor out the bottom just so that it wasn't as heavy at the bottoms and a little bit more natural looking. So as you can see, the haircut actually makes them look really, really beautiful and like my own hair. So the haircut definitely helped. The folks at Gucci Image also do have somebody on staff to cut your hair and style your hair. So if you don't have somebody that you go to on a regular basis to cut your hair, they can do it there for you as well. I'm just pretty particular about who cuts my hair, so I had them apply my hair extensions, and then I went to my own hairstylist to, like I said, dye the lighter pieces of my human hair and then give me a nice cut after. As far as maintenance is concerned, you have to use very natural, gentle products on your hair because you don't want anything to damage the bonds where they've been applied, which can sometimes happen if you use the wrong shampoos or conditioners. It can actually over time break down the bonds, so you have to be very careful about that. I am using a couple of products which I'll share with you right now that have allowed my hair to stay really moisturized. It hasn't dried out my hair extensions, and my bonds are still intact. They're still holding strong, so I will go through those with you guys right now. So as far as shampoo and conditioner, you need to use products that are gentle. For me, I also have color treated hair, so I need shampoo and conditioner that won't strip out my color. So I have been using the Aussie brand hair care products. This one is called the Total Miracle. I use their shampoo and conditioner on my hair with hair extensions, and it's safe to use. It is natural, and it also puts a lot of moisture back into my hair to keep my hair and the hair extensions really shiny. And these products are super affordable. I found them at like CVS and grocery stores, so you can find them anywhere. But Aussie products are really great to use on hair extensions, so I've been using that. I've been washing my hair every other day as opposed to every day, which I used to do. And that's just to maintain my hair extension health. I don't want to wash them every day. It's also a lot of work to blow dry them. So I am washing my hair every other day. And I use the shampoo just on my root area and around the bonds to break up any like oil or dirt or buildup. And I don't wash the extensions too much with the shampoo because I just find that scrubbing my hair with shampoo is just gonna dry it out a lot more. So I concentrate my shampooing on just the top of my head, and then for conditioner, I use the 3-Minute Miracle by Aussie as well. I do this 2 times a week as a deep conditioning treatment. I put that all over my hair, and I really focus a lot of the product at the ends as well to prevent breakage or split ends. I leave that on for 3 minutes and I rinse that out completely. And that's what I do to condition my hair 2 times a week. I don't use conditioner every time I wash my hair, but I do the deep conditioner twice a week, and that has been a savior to keep my hair extensions shiny and healthy and frizz-free. So the Aussie products actually been my go-to for washing and conditioning my hair extensions. So once I've washed and shampooed and conditioned my hair and now it's wet and I come out of the shower, I will brush my hair with a wide tooth comb. I don't pull it a lot. I don't want to yank on my hair. I start at the bottom and I brush it and then I work my way up. And the wide tooth comb is great to get out any knots or tangles, and it doesn't pull on the hair extensions. So I like to use a wide tooth comb when my hair is wet. And I also like to use it when my hair is dry. You're gonna wanna brush your hair extensions a couple of times throughout the day to prevent any tangles or knots. My hair never really gets tangly or knotty, and again, I think it's due to the quality of the hair. But you're just gonna wanna run a wide tooth comb through that when it's wet or when it's dry. So I got this, I think, at CVS for like $5, so you definitely wanna get a wide tooth comb. And then before I blow dry my hair, there are 2 things that I always do now that I have hair extensions. The first thing is I use the Great Lengths anti-tap water product. So what I do with this is I put it in a spray bottle, a little bit of this with some water to dilute it, and then I use the spray only on the areas where my bonds are. So you're gonna wanna use this anytime you wash your hair and your hair is wet. You spray the anti-tap water on the bonds, and that's just gonna keep them intact and strong and not break down easily. So you can get this on Amazon, I will link it below, but you definitely need to use this on your bonds anytime that you wash your hair. And then lastly, before I blow dry my hair and my hair extensions, I do use this Terra Intense Smoothing Leave-In Conditioner Spray. So this spray is really great to use on my own hair, and then I also spray it on the bottoms of the hair extensions. You leave this in and then you can go about blow drying and styling your hair. But this has been really great to just make my hair tangle free. It makes it really shiny and it puts moisture in my hair. So I have been using this product as well when I have wet hair and I'm about to blow dry it. So as far as maintenance and manageability is concerned, my hair extensions have been working amazingly for me. I tend to curl them a lot. I love kind of those loose beachy waves. So I have been using a clipless curling wand to just kind of go in and curl my hair extensions. I leave that in there for maybe like 10 seconds and then let them fall out. And then I find that the curls will last for at least 1 or 2 days. This is actually second day. I curled my hair yesterday, went to bed, woke up, and it still looks really pretty. So I've been loving curling my hair extensions, and like I said, these are human hair, so you can style them like you would style your own hair. You can use hairspray on them. You could use anything that you would put on normal hair. And I've been loving how they look now that they've been layered a little bit and using the curling iron. So that has been really nice to see and kind of my go-to style now that I do have hair extensions. As far as how long my hair extensions will last, they say they will last anywhere from 4 to 6 months, and it all depends really on how well you take care of them. If you are really mindful of using the right products and brushing them and keeping them moisturized and healthy, I have a feeling these will probably last me at least 5 months. As they start to grow out, your bonds will get farther and farther away from your scalp, so they will grow with your own hair, so there's no need to worry that they're gonna fall out or that anything will happen to the bonds. They will just continue to grow with your hair. So right now mine are pretty close to the scalp still because they're only about 3 weeks in, but as your hair grows, that bond will fall down a little bit with your hair as it's growing. But there's no need to worry. The hair extensions are still applied, they're still strong, they're still sturdy in there, so you don't have to worry about that at all. And then as far as questions about damage are concerned, because there's no heat with the application process, your own hair is not going to get damaged by the application at all. when it is time to take your hair extensions out, you will return back to the salon that you had them applied. So I will go back to Gucci Image and have them remove my bonds. And then at that point I can decide to go ahead and get a fresh set put back in, which I probably will. I've been loving them so much. Or at that point I might give my hair a rest and get a haircut and then wait a little bit and have another set put in a couple of months later. But I have to say I love having them, so I have a feeling I'll wind up getting them put back in. But I have really enjoyed having them in. They don't bother me at all. They make my hair look really full. They make my hair a lot longer, and they blend so nicely. So no damage with this application. They have been wonderful to have in, and I've had actually none of my bonds fall out. They say that sometimes there is a couple that may slip or fall out, and if so, you can actually go back to the facility and they'll put a couple extra back in. But I've actually lost none of my bonds so far, which is great. But they do recommend you go back in 2 weeks after your application just to check on everything, make sure everything is looking good, everything is feeling good. You may at that point decide you want a couple extra bonds thrown in. They do save some extra of your bonds and extensions from the bundles you've purchased, just in case you might want to throw in a couple extra maybe in the front or something, which I actually might do just to layer out a little bit more. But you will go in and have them just check everything out, and they're really amazing about responding to emails and phone calls. So if you have any questions or concerns, you can just give them a call or pop in and they're going to be happy to help you. So as far as cost is concerned, like I mentioned, I did not pay for my hair extensions because I was working on an assignment with omj.com for this particular project. So mine were actually free of charge, but they said that the length and the amount of hair that I had put in would probably range anywhere from $1,800 to $2,800, and that's around what you're gonna pay for human hair extensions that are bonded into your hair with the amount of hair that I had and the length that I had. But keep in mind, these last for 6 months. So if you're looking for a get up and go, no fuss, no management, no worry about your hair, this is what it's gonna cost you. And honestly, if you want your hair to just look really amazing, it might be something you want to save up for. They also offer financing and a payment plan so that you can afford to do it if you really, really want to. It's not something that I would say is maybe something I would do all the time, but if I want in the summertime maybe to have longer hair, I might do it. Or for example, if you have a wedding coming up or you're a bride who wants really long hair on her wedding day, it might just be something that you save your pennies for. So once again, I've been loving my hair extensions. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment them below. I would be happy to answer them. Like I said, the folks at Gucci Image were amazing with the entire process from beginning to end. They are also offering any of my viewers and readers of my blog a 10% off discount on any hair extension application, which for the cost of hair extensions, that will save you a couple $100. So just let them know that Adrienne from Jersey Girl Talk sent you, and they will make sure to hook you up with a really great price. I have not one piece of negative feedback about having hair extensions. I've done tape-ins, I've done sewn-ins, I've done clip-in hair extensions. I honestly have found these to be my favorite. The quality of the hair, the ease of doing my own hair, the fact that I can get up and go and they're always a part of my everyday hairstyle is awesome. So I really love them. They've done an amazing job at making my hair thicker and fuller and blending flawlessly with my own hair. So 2 thumbs up for Gucci Image for the entire process. I am a Cold Fusion hair extension fan for life, and I would definitely send any of you their way because they were fantastic. Any questions you guys have, I'm happy to answer. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up to support and subscribe for more videos coming to my channel very, very soon. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.